That's right. We'll show what all that training brought to us, okay? Plus, we'll have cheerleaders. Kika, Blade, and Sol. I'm sure they will be cheering. So it will be interesting. Anyway, I collapsed into my desk chair, the cold leather tickling my tail as I slide down the chair. Thank goodness the wheels are old and jammy, or I would find myself on the floor. Even for the tournament was tomorrow, Major Bramford showed us no mercy with drilling every little bit of information possible into our heads on spacecraft shift basics. Then Willow and Major Beryl went non-stop with their review on everything we should expect to do tomorrow. Even before I listened to all of it, my mind is almost completely blank about what was said. There's just so much in my mind right now that no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to process any of it. The pipes of my mind are so backed up that it is overflowing and spilling out everywhere. Tennis, teammates, Yoi, Willow, Airy, shifting, engine power, Airy powered, granola shifting. Yeah! I grab at the book that lays discarded my side for the 6th time. Maybe if I just try to focus on this time. The musical beeping shoves its way into my head. It takes several seconds of the beetle beeping before I realize it is the call function my datapad. Let's see. Father!
Faye, my dearest sweet pop, I'm so glad that you remembered to answer your datapad today. It has been possible to get a hold of you for the last few weeks.
Sorry, I've been busy.
With your studies and your tournament, I know you'd still be awake tonight thinking about your troubles, so I knew tonight would be the best time. My little pup, your letters are always refreshingly honest. Tell me what is on your mind.
A lot, way too much. I can't begin to think what is wrong, to tell you what's wrong. Father, I'm not really a pup anymore, am I?
No matter how old you get, you will always be my pup, Faye.
I left the cheesiness of the line, feeling a little bit calmer. You know, that's not what I mean.
Then open your heart and let the words inside speak for themselves.
So, I know I'm not a pup. I've been an adult for a few years now. Remember my 17th birthday party when we had the big cake that the war folk ran off with?
I'm not so old and senile that I would have forgotten how to chase it for 20 minutes through heavy underbrush to get your cake back.
And I got that caramel cake back. It was free and installed with an elaborate design that made it look like a book. The hawk only got away with the back cover later. We all had a wonderful time.
We did indeed. I wish your mother could have been there to see it.
Yeah. But that day happened after it. I was officially a Lupit adult according to our culture and the Katajion directorship. It's something that happened.
Are you worrying that you are the one who is getting old and senile?
Oh no, I just remember thinking the next day that I was expecting something more. I felt like the same exact Faye Moonfallow I had the day before my birthday. I didn't feel any different. I looked in the mirror and the same Faye Moonfallow looked back at me, and except for my hair being shorter, it is the same Faye I see now. Yeah, I mean, you don't really feel the difference when you apparently become adult when it comes to, you know, that number that represents your age. Whatever. I bite my lip, hoping the pain can help me focus. It doesn't work on the tennis court, but maybe here. It all started when I put on my tennis uniform. I was doing a little twirl and I just remembered that time when I was a pup and did the same thing. I know both of them are me, but Father remains silent as he stares back through the brightly lit screen with a warm smile on his face. I can do this. I'm making a lot of fun playing with everyone, and well, the Captain of the League wanted to bring me on this dumb day and...
Tell me about them!
Hey, Captain? Name is Willow and she's a Tanyan.
Faye, I recognize that look in your eye. Your mother had it when we first met. Tell me about this person who has caught your interest.
What? What are you talking about? Smooth Faye, no way Father could possibly see through that.
How old do you think I and your mother were when we had you?
Yeah, please so true that without an effort. How does he do it?
19. We're 2 years younger than you were now. We had become mates the year before. There comes a point in Lupit's life when they feel the loneliness, their pull. It's part of growing up. You're starting to feel it too. It's natural. It you want to find your mate, to find a special person that makes you whole.
But
Maybe she didn't mean to do so, but that young lady has awoken the stirrings of your heart. I know you had feelings for that human girl in your earlier letters, but did you ever think of her as your mate?
I shake my head.
I often regret not taking you into the civilized world to meet more children your own age to understand emotions better, but I'm glad you got to fill in some of the gap at the academy. So do not be embarrassed. Tell me about this person that has made my daughter begin to wonder about her future mate.
I talked to you about her in a bunch of my previous letters. It's the Kitsune girl, Kika Star.
The governor of Duster Station's daughter.
Yeah, that's her. She says her dad is going to be in charge of Earth. Can you believe that?
I can indeed. That man is remarkably well connected and persuasive in the inner workings of the Katajion senior circles. Some say that he may even be director of a governmental sector one day. I must say that I'm rather surprised to hear that his only daughter has joined the space sector. She could have been able to join any sector she wanted, even skipping some academies entirely. Most children of famous governmental sector parents tend to follow the same path. They might say there is no favoritism, but it is there nevertheless.
I think just following directly in her parents' footsteps would probably have driven her crazy.
Oh?
Yeah, Kika would be absolutely miserable. If she had gone directly in her father's footsteps, I don't think she'd be Kika.
Dear, that doesn't really make much sense.
Sorry, what I mean is that Kika appears to be a stuck-up elitist who think that she's better than anyone else and deserves adoration from the world, but when I first met her, I thought she was just that. My first run-in with her was a little run-in. She knocked me down and tried to make it seem like my fault. Even though she made sure that I was alright. I'm going to leave out how that moment ended and the insults she hurled. I know she didn't really mean any of them now, but at the time she made me so furious. That's just kind of how she's always been, for she has the ground or outer shell that she tries to make the world recognize and fawn over, but inside, not too far under the surface, is a woman who always goes out of her way to help everyone she can, who is sweet and caring, always trying to protect her friends from dangers. Even if there was an elven ranger planning something dangerous, she wouldn't hesitate to throw herself ears first into the danger. She doesn't even skip on the little things. She realized that I was sleeping in my uniform and helped me pick out the pajamas. It's a little more lazy and light than I would have picked, but it has really grown on me. Without her making me try new things, I never would have found so many new adventures here. Whenever she smiles, not that gloating one she does for her appearance, but that true smile that comes straight from her heart. I
feel that same burning happiness deep inside yours.
Yeah, Father, the more I let myself think about her as more than a friend, the more that I can't stop thinking about her that way. I don't know what to do.
Faye, what does your heart tell you? I know you've only had animals and books as friends up until now, but your heart has always known the right path.
Not really, but what is it? It is telling me that I should tell Kika how I feel and see if she does as well.
Very good. You may not be the only one who is too scared to change things, to let their heart speak out.
Scared? Thinking about what Kika will say if I'm wrong, and she doesn't like me is far more terrifying than any lurking monster in the woods at night. But I'm not the pup anymore. I can't stop hiding under my blanket from my feelings, from people. I need to start being brave and acting like the adult I claim to be. Even that is far easier said than done. Thanks, Father.
Anytime, dear. I do hope that next time we visit I get to meet her.
I'm sure I will. I have this feeling Kika would want to try and impress you how awesome she is for me.
Unfortunately, my little ragap, my new assistant, is calling for me and I must end this call short. Send me a message when you win the tournament.
I'll try. Good night.
Good night, Mai, and sweet dreams.
Dear Diary, today I have learned the definition of being absolutely terrified of something that is going to happen. I can't even get a napping before the tournament because the matches start at an unreasonable hour. The sun is barely peeking over the horizon. I'm already fully awake, excited, anxious, scared, all bundled into one face-sized package. Yoyi already left to go ahead of me so she could get breakfast with some other people. From the way it sounded, Odessa forced her way along. I secretly have to breathe a sigh of relief knowing that Yoi, that stupid elf, is under close supervision. Since I didn't agree to her plan, I'm reasonably worried that she's going to try to do something herself. She will definitely. Yoi said she wouldn't do anything, but Yoi had time to think about it, and I'm sure she found something to convince her that she's doing the right thing. She's doing that stupid thing as always. The noise of the crowd is growing to a small din as my stride takes me goes the cards. Most of the visitors are family members of the cadets playing in the tournament. Only a few cadets from the other academies are here to support their teams. I see some people from the Space Extra Academy, but not even we have that much support. Think on it that Tennis team wasn't really that big or important here. With 5 whole people in it, I should be amazed we have any fan support. Running up to me at breakneck speed is our one unshakable supporter. Faye! Faye! Over here! Good morning, Gary. Are you ready to play?
You betcha! I got reckon I'm going to cause a rocket!
Are you wearing glasses? I didn't realize you could see without them.
I can't.
Then where are they? How are you getting around without them?
Willow told me I'm not allowed to wear my glasses anymore when we play tennis.
Wait. Willow's actually trying to thwart Iris' attempts to play tennis. There's no way that he could play at full strength without being able to see the ball clearly. Is there several conspiracies going on? Why is that?
Because I broke the last few pairs I wore when I was playing. Willow told me that she's not buying me anymore if I'm not going to be careful. I think I'll be careful when I'm playing. I'm into it to have fun and give it my all.
How many pairs have you broken?
About a dozen.
That's just a phrase you're using, right? Thank goodness.
I actually broken 16 different pairs.
I really should have seen that coming. But if she was good enough that her entire team thinks that she can sweep the tournament without even being able to see the ball coming, this is going to be a tough challenge to overcome. I'm just going to have to be better if I give everything I have and hope that I somehow develop superpowers. Maybe super speed, and super strength, and super stamina. Basically, I'm hoping to become Mary. Maybe I'll be lucky and not have to face her fair, so I got a couple of matches in before I lose.
Hey, can I ask something? Something really important?
Of course, Faye. Wait, what? Of course, Eri!
Hey, what is this?
Come on, guys. Where's the proofreading? Anyway.
Well, everyone here is looking at me like, all my life. Even if I win, we are still gonna be friends, right?
Eri, we'll always be friends. You don't need to worry about a thing.
You mean it? Yay!
Are you worried that people are going to laugh you if you win?
She is. Eri always worries about silly stuff like that, instead of just trusting in others.
Good morning, man. Are you ready for the tournament?
As ready as I'm going to be. Sorry to steal her from you, but Willow needs the keys to the car and is looking for you. Wow, take me to her! I can believe I've grown in my pants! We are gathering up on the third court in 15 minutes, Faye. Try to not be late or we're going to be the reserve member.
Will do. See you later.
Bye!
I barely have time to react before another duo come through the crowd to me. Who's that?
There you are! Utterly barely you are for once.
I can answer, I just couldn't sleep last night.
It's fine. Just surprising to see you out of bed before you have to be. I was expecting to have to wake you up at the last minute.
I wish I could have slept in that long.
You are here now, and I found you. That's really all that matters.
This is one of our competitors in the tournament.
She is indeed. This is Faye Moonfallow, the girl who is going to be taking home the big trophy for us today.
Huh. There's something unsettling about the way she leans in super close to what I think is just inspect me.
Alright, I don't think you'd have met before, Faye. This is Liana. She's been pretty much the second biggest supporter of the team after me.
Did nobody else decide to help you cheer for us?
Bunch of ingrates. Their academy, their squad leader, and their fellow squad mate are playing this tournament, and they all suddenly have excuses as why they could not attend.
I'm sure you. I'm sure someone would have come if they weren't already in the tournament with me. You know, other members of the team.
It pains me to say this, but there is something that she understands far better than anyone else, and that is the importance of social events. But you sure that she's part of the Space Extra team?
For a moment I worried that Hika might have brought an species human-like soul, but the weirdly analytical way she's telling me gives me a faint trace of hope.
Considering she's my squad leader, yeah, pretty sure I'd say the odds are likely. But look at her uniform!
What about it? From what I've seen, it's pretty similar to almost every other team's, but with different colors.
But it's white and pink!
My ears perks up. Fine, I'm starting to understand what is confusing her about me so much. Pretty silly, but I can't comprehend it.
Oh, that's because we're wearing the Academy's colors instead of the Sector's colors. They apparently had a huge debate about it a few years ago, but redesigning it was apparently too expensive. But even blood red would not fix this problem. If anything, it would make it worse.
Okay, scratch that. I have no clue what Liana's issue with me and my inference. It feels like sitting through that first test all over again. Make what worse?
There are very few naturally occurring phenomena in space that are white and pink, but there are even fewer that are blood red. It makes no sense.
Not the only thing making no sense, huh?
When I look at the uniform, I do not see the beautiful Master's depth of space. I do not see the void of shifting of burning star hanging overhead.
What do you see?
I see Faye Moonfallow staying in the uniform that distinguishes her from other teams. But they could be so much more spacey. If everyone had simple, they could have gone with a dark black with the alluring white glitter of the stars. I think we're going to be fine, Faye. You got plenty of spacey to go around for us. Indeed, shall I spoil one of my posters of support for her early?
It's okay, I can wait until I'm on the court.
Nah. I think you really need to see one of hers now. Behold!
She holds a poster that looks like someone took several buckets of paint and just dumped them all to a piece of black poster paper. Aren't cheating posters supposed to say something supportive? I can see a couple of Inkika's hands that have things like "Go Faye" on them, so I can be that crazy. But on this one, nothing, not a single word. What is it?
The Meteor Nebula, the greatest and most dangerous of all known nebulas. Apparently, from the literally 614 photos she showed me, it is remarkably accurate to the real thing.
Whoa, that's really cool, Liana.
Thank you! I'm positive it's the greatest way to support the space team today. I know it isn't quite what you're expecting, but it is the thought and support that counts.
It really means a lot that you both came out. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure! We're going to go find some seats. Make sure you keep a lookout for us.
And make sure I wave.
Good. Come on, Liana. Let's let Faye get back into her warrior mindset. It was a pleasure meeting you, Faye.
Same. It's so cool to think that people who aren't family actually came out to cheer us on. I knew I could count on Kika to back us up during these trying times. I better go meet up with Lou before she sends Eri out to hunt me down.
There you are, Faye! I was beginning to think that you had gotten lost and I was going to have to send Eric to track you down.
Sorry.
Nice. Is everyone ready, Katajion? We are now all present and accounted for, Major. Very good. I wanted to take a few minutes of your time before the opening ceremonies. Pull up chair, she getting long-winded when she gets rolling, Faye. Allow me to have this moment without all the sauce, Katajion. Sorry, I know you're super excited about us being here. Thank you for your kind generosity, Cadet Sheet. No problemo. God, this tournament is going to be tough. There are 60 other players who intend on taking the golden trophy away from the place where it belongs. And where does it belong? On the podium? Oh my god, she's so fucking dumb. On the podium until we steal it. Well, I didn't even think we could just take it. I can blend the shadows quite well. I used to be a Vandal thief even before the accident turned me into this. Yeah, let's do this.
God damn it, they are both so fucking dumb.
Our team is not stealing the trophy, Cosmono and Perumbra. I think stealing the trophy is a great idea, madam. Not goes well. What I believe my team is trying to say is that we are going to play our best and take the trophy now, right from underneath our unsuspecting opponents. Like bandits from the stars. Nobody's prepared for the space sector staying banditry. Whoa, wait. You all meant it like that? I mean, yeah, I guess we could do it figuratively instead of literally. What am I say? I, Dark Beast before you, Mona. I can't remember how much speech was supposed to go. Just think what everyone wants me to do. Let me just skip to the bullet points then, give it your all dead out there, play well and do your academy proud. Thank you. See, that was all motivational. I feel ready to win the tournament. Yeah, huzzah! Okay, she's fidgeting her seat and I can see a tint of her green keeping her complexion. She doesn't look too good, maybe nerves? Or maybe she was the one that took the thing. Why me? Cause nonsense. I need to go finalize the roster. Have you decided which of your players is going to be in reserve and which of 4 are going to be in the tournament? I didn't really think about it, but only 4 ones can play. I'm sure Willow has some method for determining. What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm the one who has to sit in bed for the whole game? How would I tell my friends and father that I trained to just sit this out? It's going to be a tough call. Everyone is very talented and eager to play. Hey! Am I gonna make it easy for you? My stomach feels... blood. Jitters getting to you? It's like someone is squeezing my stomach like a rock. Really pain. I'm totally used to being nervous in high pressure situations. It's not nerves. You feel like really bad food Oh, it feels like food poisoning? Perhaps you ate something bad for dinner last night. Maybe breakfast? She's staring straight at me and Yoi with daggers and smirk. She knew that I sided with Yoi and took steps to protect Eri from us. I knew something terrifying about my setup this morning! Maybe you should be more careful with what you decide to eat. You don't want to risk someone giving you something expired. You're feeling fine, aren't you, Faye? You don't feel wrong, do you? And Penra knows. Did they still keep track of Yoi even after she gave me her word that she wasn't going to do anything? I am able to play. That's not an answer to my question, Faye. You don't feel wrong, do you? I can't believe Yoi lied to me. No, I can't. I just can't believe that I was foolish enough to trust one of my best friends. This hurts, but she's not my friend. But I can't let myself keep my eyes off the tournament. Yoi betrayed us all and Ease fell by her own machinations. I pray that this is the time that she finally realized that her actions have consequences. I do, but I'm still able to play. Good. We wouldn't want to be disqualified from the tournament. Even if I'm upset, I'm not going to let them team down. Well, you can't win them all. If you don't mind, I need to go put my brains out. I guess that makes it easy. You have your team major. Very well. I'll be back shortly with your first matchings. Ready yourselves, cadets. I'm going to run to the buffer to make sure he's okay. You really don't need to do it. And she's gone. I can't believe Yoi did that, after she promised me and everything. Really? You really couldn't see that Yoi was just going to play you, so you'd get out of her way? Actually, I don't think Yoi lied to Faye when she said that she wasn't planning to do anything. The fact that you had to swap them around and the damage the toilet is suffering is proof otherwise. No, you misunderstand. I sincerely believe Yoi had no intention to poison Eri when she promised Faye that she wouldn't. She really didn't even intend to do it before she went to bed. I think she got guidance from a dream? That does sound like something Yoi might do. I think when she woke up, the anxiety and stress of the tournament day got to her. She went out like it, but Yoi more than anyone else wants us to win this. Yoi panicked when she remembered again that we do not stand a good chance at beating Eri. She wants to see us all with the golden trophy in hand, so Yoi decided to be Yoi and did the only thing she was positive would work. Or realizing that I had already swapped her poison food around because she promised her friend that she wouldn't do it, and I fully intend for her to keep her promise no matter what. What are you? You shouldn't be mad at Yoi. She's being stupid. That is the right to be mad at her. This big stunt could have gotten us disqualified. I'm not sure myself. I'm convinced that despite that tinge of grit, Yoi never once stopped thinking of ways she could help her friends. It's not in a terrible, misguided way. Intelligence sector, where intentions are more important than their catastrophic result. I haven't the foggiest idea of what you mean. I don't know what I'm going to do about Yoi. I wish my friends and I could stop hurting each other trying to help each other. I normally say that sometimes friends hurt each other and you need to perceive regardless, but in this case you might just want to get better friends. Penumbra.
What? She should. Between the bossy girl, the wallflower, and Joy, the best thing that has happened to her is Eri.
We better get her. The tournament is going to start in a moment.
Are my friends really that bad for me? Kind of. Not all of them, but...
Here I go. First match.
Ooh. Hello there. Okay, how come she has ears of... I don't know. Fox, cat, lynx, and no tail. Okay, no, whatever.
This is so great! I can't believe I'm here! When Chuck went home and the Earth's Bay, I thought that was going to be it for me.
The artist? Chuck? What?
Don't worry about it, Faye. I was going to migrate to your ward until next series, but I thought I'd drop in early for some hitty ball.
You mean tennis?
That's it, let's play!
That's not how you hold the racket.
Swing the ball!
This is my first one. If I lose, you will never let me hear the end of it. Still, there's something about her that is telling me she's got a bit of power behind her. I better not take her lightly. Before she tried to hunt you down.
Holy moly, Faye! You won! You seriously won! Congrats, girl!
I can't believe it either. Are you starting to feel better?
All I can say is that at least it is as fast acting and recoverable as I was led to believe. That was not fun, Faye. But as much as I had to say, it is totally what I deserve for trying to be clever and fight with fire. Sometimes you end up getting burned.
I'm not going to apologize for lying to me after promising me you wouldn't try it.
This isn't going to make it better, but that promise is exactly why I had to do it. I spent all night thinking about it.
Oh, oops.
Faye, are you a good little bit with a heart of gold? I mean, you are. There's no way you could ever do bad things, even if you knew that would help out all of your friends. But sometimes you have to do bad things for good reasons. I realize the stupid thing was me never putting you in a position where you had to face darkening your soul. That's what your friend Faye is here for.
You are not my friend, first of all, but that's not you. You don't understand anything of why I'm upset, do you?
Better than you know, Faye, but all I can really do is say I'm sorry. You've been growing up so much lately. I know that's probably not going to be enough anymore.
Look, let us finish the tournament and then we can talk it through. You're still not my friend, Yoy. God damn it! You're still my friend, okay?
Thanks, Faye. You're far too forgiving for your own good, but I guess that's part of the whole heart of gold thing. There is one upside from me being forced to watch the match for. I have to admit that I underestimated her. Even if she doesn't put enough effort into this to be a superstar one day, she clearly had to put some work into it. I feel totally better right now. I'm going to do something over the top of the two of them, I swear. Even if I was the one who suffered instead of them, I feel bad. I better promise that now, before I see them standing on the stage in victory. Oh, like you're totally in good place to get second for. There is on the polar opposite side of the bracket. Maybe we might get lucky and someone will beat her before she gets to you.
Do you think so?
Yeah, but we might as well be delusional at this point.
Thanks for the support.
No problem. Now that I'm all out, I can do is give my total beat all the support I can.
Do you see how the others are doing?
Odessa crushed her opponent. She's out watching her next one play some weird red Afri. At last she knows that I'm actually a winner in this.
What do you mean?
Not only do I know how to get to watch you play tennis, but I get to do so with Jinx. This is so awesome. Go, Faye, I believe.
Thanks. I more care about Kika being the cheerleader. Yo. That's a... I wanted to say a bug, but it's probably dragon kind. Okay, I survived my first match, but I can't expect the Megasman will flay around like a spa. Stay sharp, Faye. Is something wrong? Are you excited to play your match? A Black Dreamon. I've never seen a Dreamon in any of my books that wasn't gold, green, blue or red. I thought those were the only type that existed. I'm pretty sure that the books were specific about that. They have a weird sort of class system because of how common greens are. I want to say one report said that blues were brighter, reds were stronger and golds were just amazing. But Black Dreamon? I positive I never mentioned them. No. Hey, What is the big tournament? I thought everyone decided to be here so we could all compete for a chance to win the tournament for our academy. Don't care about what? Competing? Academy? Tennis? Everything. Do you want to play? Not want to play? Are you feeling you? I feel a little bad early from my nerves. But I'm really excited that I'm playing here. My father is going to be proud of me. Good for you. Every single word she says is so dry and depressed. I wish there was something I could do to perk up her mood. If you don't play, you could just quit. I wouldn't mind having a round to rest. Can't. So you don't want to play. Would probably rather go home and you can quit. Because your team is counting on you after they probably pulled you into this? Yep. Sorry. Why? Because? Silly. Sorry dude, just want to get this over with. Very much so.